Every generation has its storytellers, artists who express emotion, resilience, and grace through the screen. Among Japan's many performers, one name continues to echo for her longevity, adaptability, and quiet strength: Yumi Kazama. Her path was not the easiest, nor the most predictable, yet it became a mirror of how passion and perseverance can overcome the labels society places on us. Born in Japan in the early 1970s, Yumi grew up during a time of fast-changing culture, when traditional values met the emerging modern world. Her childhood was shaped by that mix of humility and ambition that defines many Japanese families. From an early age, she learned the importance of diligence, discipline, and quiet focus. As a teenager, Yumi admired television actresses who could communicate emotion without many words. The subtle power of Japanese acting, the ability to convey entire stories through small gestures, fascinated her. She dreamed of joining that world one day, not necessarily for fame, but for the craft of performing itself. When she entered the entertainment scene, she soon discovered that success in Japan's competitive media world required more than talent. It demanded patience, timing, and emotional intelligence. Like many young women starting out, Yumi began modestly, small modeling projects, minor roles, learning from directors, and studying the mechanics of the camera. The Japanese entertainment industry is known for its precision and formality. Every expression, every bow, every word carries meaning. Yumi quickly earned a reputation for professionalism. She arrived early, memorized scripts, and treated each opportunity as a lesson. Behind her calm demeanor was a fierce determination to prove herself through quality and consistency. Her early career taught her the rhythm of production life, the long hours, the rehearsals, the expectations of perfection. But it also taught her empathy for everyone on set, from lighting technicians to makeup artists. Those who worked with her often said she had a quiet kindness that made the workplace feel respectful and calm. As her confidence grew, so did her willingness to take on different kinds of roles. She wanted to explore human emotion in all its forms: joy, sorrow, strength, and vulnerability. Her ability to inhabit characters naturally became one of her strongest assets. Every artist faces a turning point, the moment when they realize that their work will define them in ways they cannot fully control. For Yumi Kazama, that realization came early in her journey. The entertainment world, while full of opportunity, is also full of stereotypes. She would soon discover that her image would be discussed, debated, and sometimes misunderstood. But instead of retreating, she made a choice to focus on authenticity. She decided that if she could not control what others thought, she could at least control the quality of her craft and the dignity of her behavior. This decision became the foundation of everything that followed. Whether on screen, in interviews, or during public appearances, she projected calmness and respect. Over time, this approach built her a loyal fan base that admired her not just for her appearance, but for her resilience. Japan's entertainment world in the late 1990s and early 2000s was evolving rapidly. The internet was changing how fame worked. Performers could suddenly gain global recognition overnight, and the line between personal and public life became thinner. Yumi adjusted with remarkable grace. While many struggled with the new pace of media attention, she focused on her long-term reputation rather than short-term trends. Her philosophy was simple: no matter how people see you today, what lasts is how you make them feel. That belief guided her interactions with fans and colleagues. She never chased sensational publicity; instead, she built trust slowly, year after year. As she grew in experience, Yumi also began mentoring younger performers. She understood how intimidating the industry could be for newcomers. She often offered practical advice: stay humble, listen to your directors, treat every project as training, and never forget the audience who supports you. This mentoring side of her career revealed a different strength: leadership through empathy. She wasn't loud or controlling, she led by example. Many younger entertainers later mentioned that her quiet encouragement gave them confidence to continue. The first chapter of Yumi Kazama's life is not about glamour or instant success. It is about foundation, the patient construction of skill and character. She learned early that endurance would be her greatest ally. And while fame would eventually reach her, it was her discipline, not luck, that made it possible. Her story had only begun. The years ahead would bring both admiration and misunderstanding, triumph and doubt. But through it all, Yumi Kazama would continue to stand tall, proving that true strength lies in quiet persistence. Success often arrives quietly, then suddenly changes everything. For Yumi Kazama, recognition came after years of effort that most audiences never saw. Behind every appearance on screen lay long rehearsals, hundreds of retakes, and a constant desire to improve. By the time her name began circulating in Japanese entertainment circles, she had already built a reputation for reliability. Directors knew she could deliver emotion with subtlety, production teams knew she respected every schedule, and fans began to sense something genuine in her performances. Her expressions carried a realism that felt deeply human, not exaggerated, but grounded in experience. As the 2000s unfolded, the Japanese entertainment landscape became more dynamic. Cable television, streaming platforms, and independent film studios created new opportunities for performers to show versatility. Yumi took this moment as a chance to broaden her range. She experimented with different genres, light drama, mystery storytelling, lifestyle television appearances, and interviews that allowed audiences to hear her speak candidly. Every new medium revealed a slightly different side of her. In talk shows, she was thoughtful and calm, always listening before answering. In photo sessions, she maintained a quiet elegance, showing that sophistication comes from confidence, not luxury. Her style was understated but memorable, natural tones, graceful posture, and the kind of smile that seemed genuine rather than posed. Audiences responded. They admired her maturity and the way she navigated fame without arrogance. In an age when celebrity often meant loud self-promotion, Yumi Kazama remained soft-spoken and grounded. With growing popularity came scrutiny. Media outlets began to speculate about her background, her choices, and her personal life. Some praised her talent, others questioned her career path. In the intense world of Japanese show business, image can shift overnight, one rumor, one headline, one misinterpreted statement. Yumi faced this wave of attention with remarkable composure. Instead of reacting emotionally, she chose silence when necessary and clarity when possible. She once mentioned in an interview, "When people talk about you, it means your work reached them. What matters is whether you stay true to your own reason for doing it." This perspective transformed her relationship with fame. She learned to treat gossip as background noise and focus her energy on creative improvement. Those close to her often said that even during periods of controversy, she arrived on set smiling, ready to work, never allowing outside pressure to affect the team. Such professionalism earned deep respect within the industry. Directors began offering her more challenging roles, trusting her to deliver emotional complexity without losing authenticity. What made Yumi Kazama stand out was her ability to reinvent herself without losing identity. She adapted to new trends, digital filming, shorter formats, online fan engagement, while maintaining the calm tone that defined her earlier work. Every few years, audiences discovered a refreshed version of her, sometimes playful, sometimes reflective, always evolving. Her transformation wasn't about chasing relevance, it was about growth. She understood that the entertainment world rewards those who keep learning. So she studied new acting techniques, took vocal lessons, and even learned basic editing to understand how scenes were built. These small steps gave her creative control and deepened her appreciation of every role. At fan events, Yumi Kazama's humility became legendary. She often greeted people personally, bowing sincerely and thanking them for their support. Many described her presence as warm and respectful, the kind of encounter that left a lasting impression. She didn't perform for attention, she communicated gratitude. Her official social media pages reflected the same tone. Rather than sharing personal drama, she posted uplifting reflections on perseverance, travel photos from Japan's quiet countryside, and messages encouraging followers to stay positive during difficult times. Her fans began to see her not just as an entertainer, but as a figure of emotional strength. This authentic connection helped her maintain a loyal global following, especially in regions like Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Southeast Asia, where appreciation for Japanese culture runs deep. Across borders, her image represented resilience, proof that a performer could face criticism, maintain dignity, and keep inspiring others. While many entertainers fade after a few years, Yumi Kazama's presence remained consistent. Her secret was balance. She valued both career and personal stability. She didn't chase every opportunity, she chose projects that aligned with her sense of purpose. That selectiveness gave her career longevity and protected her from burnout. Behind the scenes, she was known for discipline. She maintained healthy routines, avoided late-night distractions, and studied scripts meticulously. When asked in an interview about her secret to staying relevant, she replied, "Longevity is not about being seen all the time, it's about being remembered for the right reasons." This authentic connection helped her maintain a loyal global following, especially in regions like Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Southeast Asia, where appreciation for Japanese culture runs deep. Across borders, her image represented resilience, proof that a performer could face criticism, maintain dignity, and keep inspiring others. While many entertainers fade after a few years, Yumi Kazama's presence remained consistent. Her secret was balance. She valued both career and personal stability. She didn't chase every opportunity, she chose projects that aligned with her sense of purpose. That selectiveness gave her career longevity and protected her from burnout. Behind the scenes, she was known for discipline. She maintained healthy routines, avoided late-night distractions, and studied scripts meticulously. When asked in an interview about her secret to staying relevant, she replied, "Longevity is not about being seen all the time, it's about being remembered for the right reasons."